President Muhammadu Buhari has given the Minister of State for Labour, Productivity and Employment, Festus Keyamo, the green light to begin recruitment of 774,000 Nigerians for federal jobs. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Nigerian Army has announced new postings and appointments of top generals, commanders and senior officers. The Acting Director, Army Public Relations, Colonel Sajir Musa, released a statement announcing the posting, which was approved by Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Buratai, was a routine and normal exercise intended to reinvigorate the system for greater professional effectiveness and efficiency. At number 9, many have been left devastated as the body of popular actress Naya Rivera has been found in Lake Piru, Ventura County. Her body was found floating in the northeast area of the lake on Monday after a 6-day search. Rivera and her son rented a pontoon boat at Lake Piru and hours later disappeared without a trace. The child told rescuers he and his mother had gone into the water to swim. He told investigators he then looked back and saw her disappear under the surface of the water after helping him onto the boat. Authorities reported the actress used the last of her strength to save her 4-year-old son before she died. At number 8, the House of Representatives has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to order a partial reopening of schools to allow pupils sit for the 2020 West African Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination. The Committee on Basic Education and Services had earlier on Friday criticized the decision by the federal government to disallow Nigerian pupils from sitting for WASE to be conducted by the West African Examination Council for the 2019-2020 academic session. The House made the call at the plenary following a unanimous adoption of a motion moved by a member of the House. At number 7, Delta State Governor Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, his wife Edith, and their daughter have tested negative for COVID-19. The governor disclosed this in a post on his Facebook page on Tuesday. He wrote, "My wife, my daughter, and I have tested negative for COVID-19, along with other members of the family. We give God all praise and wish to appreciate all who have interceded for us in prayers." Governor Okowa and his wife had gone into isolation in June following the news that one of their daughters had tested positive for COVID-19. At number 6, the Senate passed a bill which increased the sentence for kidnappers from the current 10-year maximum sentence to a life sentence. The bill contains amendments to the criminal code which is currently being used in the southern part of Nigeria. The proposed legislation, sponsored by Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is titled A Bill for an Act to Amend the Criminal Code Act CPA C38, Laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 2004. It seeks to remove the statute of limitation on defilement, increase punishment for the offense of kidnapping, and remove gender restrictions in the offense of rape and other related matters. At number 5, the federal government announced it would ban citizens from some countries from gaining entry into Nigeria in order to ensure safety at Nigerian airports and the country in general. The Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, released this in a statement, saying it was another reason why the government had not approved the recommencement of commercial international flights into and out of Nigeria. Sirika said, "In aviation, we want to open like yesterday because we are losing money, we are bleeding, but we must stay alive first before we are able to make money." At number 4, the Trump administration has carried out the first federal execution since 2003 after a divided Supreme Court rejected inmate claims that using pentobarbital for lethal injections would be unconstitutional. The inmate, Daniel Lewis Lee, was pronounced dead at 8:07 a.m. EDT after federal prison officials injected him with a lethal dose of pentobarbital. Mr. Lee, who was aged 47, had been scheduled to die for the 1996 killings of an Arkansas gun dealer, his wife, and her 8-year-old daughter. 2 other convicted murderers are also set to be put to death this week, and another is scheduled for execution in August. At number 3, the Lagos State government has withdrawn its suit challenging the move by the National Assembly to amend the Nigerian Constitution to provide for virtual proceedings in courts. The suit was withdrawn by the Attorney General of Lagos State, Moyosore Onigbanjo, after it was described as speculative. It held that there was a presumption of regularity in favor of virtual sitting in courts and that it is not unconstitutional. At number 2, the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has recommended testing for all Nigerians as a way to track the prevalence of the COVID-19 infection and understand how to tackle it. The chairman of the task force, Boss Mustafa, recommended this at a press briefing, saying the testing capacity has to be increased in the country. He encourages as many Nigerians as possible to get tested, as the task force has expanded the network of sample collection centers. The number of confirmed cases in the country now stands at 33,153, with 13,671 discharged cases and 744 deaths. And finally, at number 1, President Muhammadu Buhari has given the Minister of State for Labour, Productivity and Employment, Festus Keyamo, the green light to begin recruitment of 774,000 Nigerians for federal jobs. Keyamo confirmed that the president had directed him to continue with the exercise, which was earlier suspended by the National Assembly following a disagreement with the minister. It was reported Keyamo met with Buhari and narrated his encounter with the National Assembly over the program. The president asked the minister to proceed with the execution of the program and to ensure it is conducted strictly according to existing laws. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.